We are live and back at the factory in Wake Forest. What does this factory produce? Ice hockey. As the Cranberries blast through the PA, your Raleigh Raptors, fresh off a holiday break, take on some ACHA league action against the Carolina Thunder. These teams have met twice before in Jacksonville, Florida, not Jacksonville, North Carolina, because every city in the South replicates in every state. But we saw these same Carolina Thunder players in Jacksonville in a tournament. The Raptors won both games 5-2. We'll have to see how well and rested these Raptors are. The 16U AA Raptors in the game just previous to this one had a rough one and could not shake off the winter break rust. So our 18U Raptors will have to attempt to do the same. Cole Edwards on the camera tonight, my tag team partner. I'm Tom. I'll be mentioning the hockey people, most of them by name. One unfamiliar name on the roster today, Nicholas Roy, number 41, joins our Raptors team. His name seems like it should be French-Canadian, but it's not. So if I call him Nicolas, you'll excuse me if I choose to say it that way, even though that's not how he pronounces his name. But it's a French-Canadian way to say it, and you know, that's seemingly the more hockey way to say it. Also not available today, Rylan DeWitt still battling his injury. We'll see if he comes back this season. Same with Hayden Driver.
It's not me. I say it's not my choice. It's not my choice.
Officials being reminded that the head of the Raleigh Raptors, Stan, has made the decree that teams line up for the handshake line before puck drop instead of after. So we're reminded of this, and everybody has to get off the bench to go be friendly. Okay, so let's try this again. Luke Segal will take the face off. And we're underway. Segal knocks it forward, but picked up Edwards with the backhand, but it's dumped in. Looks like it might have been behind, but wrapped around the side, so it goes out to mid-ice. Thunder have it, they'll go to dump it in. They get a piece of it. Goes back the other way. Shot on net goes wide. A battle in the corner. Goes out to the point. Chopping the point blocked. Now deflected over. Roy will go back for it. He's playing D. Roy to Corbett. Corbett brings it down ice. He will bring the zone entry himself. Crashes on that. Backhand shot deflected away. Goes back in the other direction. Eisenberg will cut that one off. Set out in front. Thunder keep it in. They send it over cross ice. Can't get it over. Now in front. Picked up. Out to the point. Sent around. Goes back. Battle in front. Sent out. Raptors have it. Segal will dump it. Puts it on net. Allow the Raptors to make a line change. Kept in by the Raptors, but now the Thunder have it. They'll attempt to break it out. Pass. Thunder have it. They go to crash net. Blocked by Perkins. And now sent back the other way. Off the boards. But not close enough to the net. So we'll get an icing. 13-10 remaining in the first. No score. As I look for an ideal place to follow the action. Let's see how much I run back and forth. Keener jumped the gun a little bit. He's sent off out of the face-off circle. Lombardo will have to take this one. Face-off sent over to the corner, kept in by the Thunder. Now, Brown takes it. He'll bring it out of the zone, sends it over to Morris. Morris on the fly. Shot on net. Just goes wide. Deflection there. That was a good shot. Thunder will try to bring it around. Brown will pick this one up, though. Dump it the other way. Lombardo picks it up. He's got it in his skates. Soccer, not his greatest skill. Checked into the boards gently. But in front by Lombardo. Shot. Saved by the Thunder. Good one there. Aim for the crotch. That's the best spot to shoot at. If you're not going to shoot for the 5-hole, shoot for the crotch. 12:33 remaining in the first, no score. Rogers take this face off. He's got Leon Driggers with him. Amistadi and Brown, your defenseman. In front, Rogers could not get there, and it squirts out. Amistadi couldn't get all of it. But knocked away. Good play by Rogers. Who then either loses the edge or got tripped, one or the other. Oh. Now sent back. Goes off of a Thunder stick, so no icing there. They'll try to send it around the boards. Driggers goes to pick it up. He cannot. Goes back the other way. Edwards knocks it away. He tries to send across ice, but picked up, intercepted. Good play there by Perkins to get out of the crease. Play was offsides. Perkins just flopping all over, but gets away. That one's going to go over the blue line. Attempt to send it over to Lee. Lee was too close there. Now they'll fight for it. Tied up, dumped in. Roy gets a piece of it. Goes back. Edwards has it. He'll dump it. They'll go chase. Sent around the boards. Thunder have it. Picked up. Intercepted. Put on net, goes wide. Corbett goes after it in the corner. Sent back the other way. Roy will go to pick it up. He pokes at it. Keeps it at mid-ice. Knocks it away. Shot on net. Blocked. Rebound shot deflected. Goes into the netting. 10:47 left. No score here in the first. Face off in the Raptors offensive zone. Keener, Morris, Lombardo, Eisenberg, Fisher. Puck goes out to Eisenberg. He's looking for a shot. Sends over to Lombardo. Sent back out. Thunder have it. They'll bring it the other way. Some good stick work there. Have to pick this one up. Tried to get it out. Shot from the point. Block. And the save. A little bit extra. Unnecessary. Childlike antics. 10:22 remaining in the first. Still no score. Now along the boards. Thunder will go try to pick this one up. They try to get it into the slot, but it goes out to Lombardo. Lombardo has the puck. He's got Morris with him. Gets around the first defender, but loses the handle on the puck. Goes to recover on the boards. Tied up. Thunder will take it and go back the opposite way. A little friendly slash there. Shot on net. Saved by Perkins. In front, can't get to it. Perkins attempts to cover, but it's knocked forward. Now Eisenberg has it. 2-on-1 opportunity here. Eisenberg sends it over to Morris. Shot goes high into the netting. If that goal is 12 feet tall, that's a goal. But that would be a ridiculous game. 9:41 remaining in the first. No score. Faceoff goes back into the corner. They'll fight for it. Sent around the boards behind the Thunder net. Brown comes up. Shot on net. Save. Now tied up along the boards. Raptors keep it in the zone. It's deflected. Amistadi with a shot. That goes wide. Sent back around the boards again. Brown can't get to it. Now we have a breakaway opportunity. What a save by Brian Perkins. Extends himself in ways that adults cannot think to stretch themselves. 9:02 left in the first period. No score. That's why he's a goaltender and you're not. Faceoff sent back. Corbett got a piece of it, but got knocked away. Stegall will try to take it on the wall. Sent off the boards. Kept in by the Thunder. Flipped over to Scott. Scott has it at mid-ice. He'll dump. They'll go chase. Fight behind the net. Now wrapped around. Corbett will take this one back into the Raptors' defensive zone. He'll dump it in. Thunder have it. They'll try to get it out to mid-ice. They do. Scott will have to go chase after it. But the Thunder knock it into the Raptors' defensive zone. Bad bounce on the Zam doors, and they'll fight for it. Scott will bring it into the zone. Goes to shoot on net. No rebound. That was a good shot opportunity. Dumped in. That's going to be icing. Edwards could have had that one, but, well, why get it when it's going to be an icing? 7:56 remaining in the first, no score. As the Raptors will take the face-off in their offensive zone, hoping to spark a little something. Face-off tied up. Goes out to Fisher. Fisher will knock it around. Shot on net, deflected, goes wide. Thunder have it. I'll send it out to center ice. Knocked away. Good job there by Lombardo. Sent down. Fisher has it. Stretch pass to Lombardo. He couldn't get a stick on it, so that's going to be icing. 7:33 left in the first. This is likely the fullest we've seen this Raptors bench all season. The Raptors actually using 3 defensive lines. Face off, won by the Raptors. Goes back. Fisher will send it down ice to Lombardo. Lombardo picks it up. He's got it. Sends it over. No one touches it, but it wasn't icing, so it's okay. Goes into the offensive zone. They'll fight for it along the boards. Now it's behind the net. A little bit of contact, nothing serious. Tied up, good play there. Fisher with an opportunity, but could not follow up on the rebound as the Thunder goalie covered. 7:06 remaining in the first. Still scoreless. Rodgers take the face off here. Tied up. Thunder get it. Driggers, though, gets a piece of it. Good play by Amistani. Puts the goal, the puck carrier, it hard into the boards. And now Patrick Lee brings it down ice. He dumps it in. As the crowd pops hard for Amistani's check. Stretch pass. Sent in. Cross ice pass. Somehow did not go in. That was a good one-timer opportunity. Shot on net deflects away. Now along the boards. Kept in by Edwards. He'll fight for it. Now that gets dumped. Brown will go chase after it. He'll dump it. Gets out into the neutral zone. Edwards sends it off the boards right at me. Segal loses an edge. That was a tie-up along the boards. Still fighting for it. So Roy knocks it over. Loses the handle now. Goes over to Segal. Segal sends it off the boards. They try to flip it out. Do not. Scott tries to get it out of the zone, but keeps it for himself. Nothing doing there. Edwards off the boards, but can't get it past that second person. They'll flip it around. It goes over. Raptors will take it. Stretch pass over to Corbett. Corbett's got 2 defenders in front of him as the rest of the Raptors will do a line change. Shot on net. Gets deflected away. Thunder keep it in their own defensive zone, which we're thankful for that. But now sent the other way. Scott will fight for it along the boards. He puts it back into the neutral zone. Flips it up. Sends it off of the girder. No girders. Can't send it off the girder. 4:33 left in the first period. Still no score. Faceoff goes forward. It's flipped over, still in the neutral zone. Goes back over slightly into the Raptors' defensive zone. Cross ice pass D to D. Morris can't get a hold of it, so it goes along the boards. Now into the Raptors' offensive zone. Gets dumped in. Keener has it behind the net. Looks to send it out to Eisenberg at the point. Shot deflected. Now Morris will go chase after it. Takes a weird bounce. Morris gets pinned against the boards. He goes down. Sent out. It goes all the way down. Fisher sends it along the boards over to Lombardo. Lombardo takes possession. Stretch pass. Intercepted by Fisher. He'll go back the other way. Thunder get to it first. That allows the Raptors to make a line change. Shot on net goes high. Thunder get a little bit confused there. Shot on net, saved by Perkins. Fisher will take it along the boards, flips it out. Patty Lee takes it. Goes to shoot it on net, that's blocked. Tries to get out in front, can't. Rogers puts it on net. Swallowed up by the Thunder goaltender. We get a stoppage. 3:13 left in the first period. Still no score. Rogers take this face off. Drop down. Trigger's got a piece of it. He gets knocked down. It stays with the puck. Gets knocked forward. Amistad is going to have to be on their horse. Can't get to it in time. Shot. Score. That is the matchup the Raptors do not want. Number 6 on that Thunder team. That's the one who does all their scoring. They'll look for the cherry picks. And they get that opportunity, and that will give the Thunder a 1-0 lead here with 3:01 remaining in the first period. Raptors got a little over-aggressive there. Amistadi takes the puck, sends it down ice. Patty Lee tries to get a piece of it. Goes down the other way. Shot on net. Good deflection there by Amistadi. Driggers goes to take it. Now Brown will send it around the boards in the Raptors defensive zone here. Puck tries to get out. Rogers has an opening. He'll try to bring it down ice. Gets caught up. Edwards has it at the point. He tries to send it around the boards. That's tied up there. Goes off of the stick there. Roy with some fancy stick work, but gets it deep into the zone. Edwards with the high stick. He tries to explain that it wasn't. That doesn't work. Edwards still looking for a little bit of clarification. Still negotiating. It's not going to work. Edwards with a smile on his face. He figured he'd try. Tied up. Edwards fights for it. Sent out in front. No one there. Scott will take it. He tries to send it out. Gets it out of the zone into the neutral zone. Thunder have it at mid-ice. They'll look to dump. They do. Scott will go chase after it. Kept in by the Thunder, but now deflected, and Roy has a bit of an opening. Puts on the brakes, sends across ice to Stegall. Stegall tied up in front. Corbett couldn't get all of it, though. Now they'll take it back the other way. Eisenberg stops the progress. Thunder were very offsides there, so they had to recover. In the meantime, now Eisenberg has it, sends it over to Scott. Scott, good pass there. Drop to Corbett. Corbett can't get a good shot off, so he holds on to it. Tries to get it out into the slot, but too much traffic there, and the Thunder will go the other way. Eisenberg with a good stop there. They'll go into the boards as the Thunder will attempt a line change. Now the Raptors will take the puck, stretch pass over to Corbett. Gets intercepted. Thunder will dump. Addison Corbett slams the stick in my direction. Not my fault, Addison. Fisher will dump it in. They'll go chase. 25 seconds remaining. Sandwich there, Eisenberg and Scott. Shot on net, gloved down by the Thunder. There was 16.8 seconds left in the first period. The Thunder hold a 1-0 lead. Sent out, Lombardo takes it, tries to send it over to Keener. Keener over to Eisenberg. Eisenberg tries to send it back. The Thunder will dump it down ice. That's an icing. So the Raptors will get 3.5 seconds left and a face-off in their offensive zone to attempt to do something. Not much time, so they'll have to try to win the battle and then put something on net. They don't, so it gets dumped down, and that'll be the first period. So at the end of one, Carolina Thunder hold a 1-0 lead. So we will switch sides. We'll try this again for another 15 minutes. Keeter to take the face-off. Sends it over. Lombardo couldn't pick it up. So send it around the boards. Fisher goes to pick it up. Tries to send it around in front. Good save there by Perkins. They'll try to get out of the zone. Struggle though to get it out now. Morris has it. He tries to get it past. Lombardo will keep it in though. He tries to send it in, but sends it into a stick. Fisher tries to send it over. Knocked down. Thunder will try to get it down ice. Thunder draw themselves offside, which is helpful. 14-18 in the second period. Thunder hold a 1-0 lead. We'll get a face-off in the neutral zone. Rogers will take this one. Sends it back. Brown sends it cross ice. Patty Lee will chase after it. It gets dumped in. Send it along the boards. Amistadi will go after it. A little stick lift for their troubles. Amistadi has it. Attempts to skate it out. Does. That's cool. But now has it knocked away. Tries to send it down ice. Has it taken away. Thunder have it. They're looking to set something up. Sends it cross ice. No one there. Amistadi goes, recovers. Knocked up in the air. Patty Lee will take it. He defends the puck and brings it into the zone. Shot on net. Scooped up by the Thunder, and we'll have a stoppage. 13:26 remaining in the second period. Thunder still holding on to that 1-0 lead. Stegall will take this face off. Edwards and Roy, your defensemen. Stegall, Scott, and Corbett, your forwards. Face off sent into the boards. Into the corner, Corbett will fight for it. Gets sent into the Zam corner. That's jelly a mess. Brought out by Corbett. Corbett looking for something in front. Can't get to it. Thunder will take it over. Stegall fights for it though. Corbett has it back. Shot on net gets deflected. Raptors have been unable to put clean shots on net, and that's not going to be a great thing. In front, everyone's taken down at once. Ice is slippery at 12:50 in the second period. Thunder still have a 1-0 lead. As Andrei Svechnikov scores for the Hartford Whalers, giving the Whalers a 3-1 lead over the Quebec Nordiques. Shot on net knocked away by the Thunder. Goes back the other way. Thunder have an opportunity. That gets knocked away though, so Thunder will have to recover. Puck goes through the slot. No one can pick that one up. Thunder will recover. Edwards takes it behind the net. He'll send it around the boards. Picked up by Scott. They lose it. Corbett has it, but now Edwards takes it away. Edwards has it. Shot on net. Pad save. Sent over to the other side of the boards. Edwards goes to pick this one up. Board battle. Corbett tries to get a piece of it. Actually got a shot on net. Thunder goaltender paying attention. He covers it. And we get the stoppage. 11:54 remaining in the second. Still 1-0 Thunder. Keener to take this face off. Sent over to the boards. Board battle now. Goes out to Eisenberg at the point. That shot gets deflected. Fisher tries to dump it in the other way. Goes along the boards. Eisenberg has it at the point. Deflection. Two of them. Neither one of them go anywhere near the goal, though. Thunder have it. They'll go the other way. Play by Fisher there to impede progress. Now sent back the other way. Hand goes up, so that's going to be an icing. That's not an icing in the NHL, but I don't know if you've noticed or not. This is not the NHL. This is also not a song for the brokenhearted. What are Bobby and Gina up to? Tommy and Gina. I don't know who the hell Bobby is. Anyway. Raptors send it out of the zone. Eisenberg has it sent along the boards. Morris will try to dig it out. Tied up. Morris fights for it. Now it gets out of the zone. Gets dumped back the other way. No offsides there, so Fisher will go take it. Fisher flips it up. Bouncing past Lombardo in front, though. This is a shot. Bounce, rebound. Eisenberg too fast. Now it goes out the other way. Thunder can't hold on. Fisher ties up the puck carrier. In front. Sent back the other way. That's going to be icing. So we're going to face off back in the Raptors defensive zone. 10:18 remaining in the second period. It's not the final countdown. There's 10:18 left in the second period. There's still a lot of time. Who the hell is DJing this? Surely not me. That is a second to third period intermission song, sir. Shot on net.
I need more volunteers. Desperate card for volunteers.
What? You want me to DJ? You want to go there? Hell no.
I got contract.
Nothing happened of importance at that last whistle, so we'll take another face-off. Back in the Raptors' defensive zone. Tied up along the boards. In front. Knocked away. Out of the zone. That will go slow. Not slow enough, though. Cement skates there as the Thunder.
This is also not the right song for this time. There's always icings going on. I can't do it.
So 9:58 remaining in the second. Face-off sent back to the Thunder point. Goes off of a couple of skates. Thunder still trying to see the opportunity. That gets blocked. Tied up. Driggers will have it. Picked up. Amistadi tries to get out of the zone. Cannot. Still in front. Swallowed up by Perkins.
All right, this is fun.
9:36 remaining in the second. And the late, great Tom Petty plays. That should be with the Heartbreakers. Stick out with the faceoff goes over. Roy will take it. Stretch pass to Corbett. Corbett tries to send it forward. Doesn't get all of it. He recovers. Corbett threads the needle, but the second one doesn't get to it. Edwards will dump it over to Corbett. Corbett avoids one. Shot! Score! Addison Corbett gets fancy and dancy and ties this game at 1. We've got ourselves a tie game. So face-off sent down. Stegall will take it, recover. He'll bring it in. Corbett fights for it. In front, score! Luke Stegall with the wraparound. And the tide has turned.
I guess Steve didn't like getting left out that first goal, did he?
2 goals in 14 seconds, and the Raptors hold a 2-1 lead. Dumped in. Scott throws the body in front. More activity. Dancing in front. Roy will take it. He's got the puck. Corbett going after it, but they'll send it back the other way. Edwards looking for the pass. Sends it over to Scott. Scott recovers, tries to send it out. He does. Roy has it. He's got Corbett with him. They'll attempt to send something up. Roy has it in the Zam corner. Scott will dump it the other way. Stretch pass out. That would have been icing, but possession's good anyway. Edwards chases that one into the corner. Tied up. Edwards takes it away. Stretch. Edwards can't get to it. Stick lift, bouncing puck. Stretch. Set down ice. Edwards will go chase after it. Keener will try to keep this one in. He does. Corbett sends it wide. Edwards tries to put it out in front. That gets tied up. Sent around, kept in by Eisenberg. Now in the corner. Keener with the backhand. Sends that one into orbit. 7:21 remaining in the second period. The Raptors have a 2-1 lead off of lightning goals by Corbett and Stegall. Tied up, sent Eisenberg sends it over to Fisher. Fisher will send it along the boards. Odd bounce. Lombardo picks it up, sends it over to Morris. Morris sends it back along the boards. Keener has it now behind. He's looking for an opportunity. Tried to send it over to Fisher. Couldn't hold on. Lombardo keeps it in, though. Dumps it in. Morris will take it. Takes the check and a second check and interference, but we'll just let that one slide because calling is hard. Cherry pick opportunity here. Sandra Eisenberg is there, though. Sent down ice. Thunder will have to attempt to handle it. They send it back the other way. Now Fisher has it behind the net. He sends it over. Cross ice pass. Keener gets a piece of it. Thunder tried to get it out. They send it. Lombardo gets a piece of it behind the net now for the Thunder. They'll send it down ice. That will not get down there fast enough. Shot on net, goes wide. Lee has it. He sends it down ice. Now it's going to be hard enough to get an icing. So we'll get a face-off in the Raptors defensive zone. 5:51 remaining in the second. As everlasting, those Irish-American members of the House of Pain direct us to jump around. 2-1 Raptors here, 5:51 in the second period. Face-off now in the Raptors defensive zone. Goes out to the point. Deflected shot on net goes wide. Point blank shot. Now bouncing around. Driggers will go after it. Gets sent around the boards. Lee tries to get a piece of it, can't get it out. One timer, can't get to it. A lot of missed opportunities here, but finally dumped out by the Raptors. Thunder go back the opposite way. They try to get it down ice. Sit back down, poke. Thunder were very offside there. Almastadi takes it out of the zone. Bouncing puck. Brown sends it back the other way. Can they keep it out? No, they don't. Shot on net. Great block by Spencer Driggers. It's almost like he knows how to block those. Puck goes back. Driggers on his horse into the corner. Brown will fight for it. Thunder will take it down ice. Loses the handle. That was actually more dangerous than it should have been. Stegall will take it. He sends it forward to Scott. Scott's got one player to beat. Shot. But swallowed up by the Thunder goaltender. Good shot there, but good save in return. As Brady Scott throws a tantrum, but in the fun way. Because he knew he had an opportunity. 4:10 remaining in the second period. Raptors still hold on to a 2-1 lead. Goals by Corbett and Stegall. Stegall with the face-off here. Sends it over to Scott. Scott ties it up along the boards. Gets sent around. Corbett will take it. Holds on. Sent out. Edwards will take it and recover. Sends it over to Scott, who lost it, picks it back up. Sends it in. Cherry pick. Shot on net, saved by Perkins. And now the Raptors go the other way. Scott keeps it in. Edwards behind the net. Looks to send it out. One-timer. Wide is it. Edwards shoots and scores! One-timer from Edwards. From Roy. And it's a 3-1 Raptors lead. Edwards crashes the net once again. So the Raptors take a 3-1 lead here with 3:05 remaining in the second. Puck flipped out. Morris will dump it. Still at center ice. That gets dumped in. That should be an icing, and it is. Look at me being an official. That's not the John Amistadi rule of I get one call per game. That was just noticing what was obvious. So the Raptors will get this face-off in their offensive zone. Keener to take it. Tied up, sent down. Fisher has it. He'll send it over. Morris sends it behind the net. They'll go chase after it in the corner. Eisenberg can't get to it. The puck goes back out. And that's icing. Wasn't sure, couldn't tell who actually got to send the puck down ice. But apparently OPP does not stand for icing in the slightest. That would be an I, not an O or a P. So, but you know what OPP really stands for. The first two letters are the same, but the last is something different. As Colin Fisher has it behind the net, he sends it along the boards. It ricochets. Now dumped in. Very offsides by the Thunder, so the Raptors will have no problem picking the puck up. They dump it out. Lombardo tries to get to it, can't get to it in time. Fisher sends it over to Eisenberg. Eisenberg will send it behind his own net. He keeps control. Drops it back to Fisher. Fisher sends a stretch pass over to Morris. Bounced over his stick, but Eisenberg will go get it himself. Now in the corner, Lombardo got a piece of it, but it'll be the Thunder that send it down ice. Eisenberg will hold on. He'll dump. They'll chase. Allowed the Raptors to get a couple of fresh players on the ice. Stretch pass there to no one in particular. Fisher will dump it back the other way. Rogers can't get to it. Now sent back. Bouncing puck. Thunder try to get to it, but they cannot. As Patty Lee uses all the body, puts it on net. Scoop save there by the Thunder, and we'll get a stoppage. 59.2 seconds remaining in the second period. The Raptors hold a 3-1 lead. Goals by Corbett, Stegall, and Edwards. Roy with 2 points. I'll give you that information during halftime, or not halftime. Geez, what sport am I playing? Anyway, shot on net saved by the Thunder. 51.7 seconds remaining. So anyway, 2 points by Roy, 2 points by Corbett, 2 points by Edwards. Puck sent around. Sent behind the net. Driggers will go after it. Still in the corner. They're fighting for it. Puck deflected and goes into the netting, so we'll get another faceoff. 29.5 seconds remaining. Rogers take the faceoff here. Goes back. Sit down. Speed there. Shot on net. Blocked. Good save there. Bring it down ice. Triggers can't get all of it. Amistadi knocks it up. They'll fight for it. 6 seconds remaining. Poked away. Patty Lee could not get to it in time. It's at the end of 2. Raptors 3. Thunder 1. And we begin the third period. Segal gets a piece of it. The Thunder go back the other way. Up. And I'll move. Because Brady Scott gets a stick in the skates. So we have our first penalty of the game.
Every time you say it.
Up in front. Almost a bad turnover there by Roy. Puck at mid-ice now. Thunder attempt to break out. Now out to the point. Shot goes wide. Shot deflected. Not a great. Oh, now bouncing. Shot covered. A little extra there. But Perkins seals the deal. 14-10 remaining in the third. 126 on the penalty to Scott. A trip. It happens. Tied up, Eisenberg tries to send it around. Takes an odd bounce and gets caught up in the net. Eisenberg will fight for it along the boards. That's sent in. Thunder have it. They try to set it cross ice. One-timer. Great save there by Perkins, and they'll send it down ice. There's no ice in there. Lombardo will chase after it. Put a little bit of the pressure on. If the Thunder can't find the puck, that's ideal, but they figure it out. And a shot. Brian Perkins has seen that one once or twice in practice a couple years back. He's familiar with it. 13:26 remaining in the third. 42 seconds left on the penalty kill. Raptors still up 3-1. Shot. Great block there. Keener got a hand on it, which is going to sting. Keener fights for it. Gets tied up. 28 seconds remaining in the kill. Puck gets dumped. Picked up. Patty Lee has it. He holds on to it. Sends it off the boards. Goes all the way the length of the ice, which isn't a problem because we're killing a penalty. 8 seconds remaining in that kill. And that's it. Scott comes right out. The penalty has been killed. And that's going to be cheating. So the Raptors will get this face-off in their offensive zone. 12:35 remaining in the third period. Raptors holding on to a 3-1 lead. Stigall to take the face-off. Corbett, Scott. Right. Doesn't get out. Edwards sends it back to Scott. Scott recovers. Knocked away. Edwards will bring it in. Dances. Breaks an ankle or two. In front. Scott couldn't get to it, though. Roy sends it over to Edwards. Edwards sends it over to Stigall. Stigall will do the entry. Gets deflected. Corbett will recover. Scott has it now. Puts it on net. Save. Loose in front. Can't get to it. Off the post. That's going to go all the way down ice. The cherry picker can't get to it. Or if you're going to cherry pick, at least get those. 11:42 left in the third. 3-1 Raptors. Sorry, I can be critical of strategy. And when your strategy is be the coach's son and cherry pick all day, that's your choice. Fisher couldn't find it there for a second. Gets tied up. Picked up by Eisenberg. He has it. To Fisher. Fisher over to Rogers. Rogers can't hold on. They'll dump and chase. Fisher has it behind the net. Can't get to it. Thunder have it. Shot. Blocked by Eisenberg. And he'll bring it down ice. Dragers has it. Shot goes up in the air. Eisenberg shoots it just wide. Driggers draws the penalty. You don't see that in the crease that much.
the way to keep skating. I know, but I don't think that was
All right, out to the point. Fisher has it. He sends it into the boards, goes into the corner. That'll get sent the length of the ice. Fisher will have to chase after it. Fisher and Eisenberg, your defensemen. Lombardo, Keener, Morris, your forwards here on this first Raptors power play. Good deflection there. Actually puts the puck on net. Goaltender has to cover it, so we'll get a face-off in the Raptors' offensive zone, which is good if you're the Raptors. 1:35 left in this power play, 10:25 left in the third period. Out to the point, Fisher has it, sends it across ice to Eisenberg. Eisenberg back over to Fisher. Fisher with a slap shot. Morris flashing the muscle there in the crease. But to no avail. 10:13 in the third. 1:23 remaining in the Raptors power play. Still 3-1 Raptors. Morris sends it back. Kept in by Eisenberg. Sent over. Lombardo loses the handle. Sends it over to Keener. Keener loses the handle. They send it all the way down ice. Where is Perkins going? Just how they drew it up. Chaos back and forth. Sent along the boards. Fisher sends it over to Lombardo. Lombardo's got a little bit of empty ice. Shot! Just gets deflected wide by the goaltender. Eisenberg now with the shot. Goes straight into the pads. Eisenberg behind the net. Goes for the wraparound. That worked once. Not for Eisenberg, though. Sent back around. Tied up. Scott tries to get a piece of it. Stegall charging in off the bench. He keeps it in the zone. In front! Lombardo on the doorstep. Couldn't put it away. Eisenberg sends it over to Fisher. To Scott. Scott sends it to Stegall. Stegall skates in. Can't get all of it. Almastadi from the point. Shot. Rebound. Another shot. Goes wide. Corbett takes it. Corbett in the corner. Tries to get it in the slot. Cannot. Stegall goes down hard. That's going to be interference. Or a cross check. Whistle finally blown. And we're going to get another Raptors power play. Stegall parked himself in the crease. So another 2-minute penalty there for the Thunder. The Raptors go on a power play again with 8:28 remaining in the third. Tide sent the length of the ice. Roy will pick this one up. Stretch pass over to Corbett. Corbett gets a piece of it, can't hold on. I'll try to dump it out. Edwards will hold on to it. Tried to send it over to Roy. Not sure if those two have ever actually played together. Off the boards, Corbett will take it. Offside's the call. Linesman was right there, so can't argue. I mean, you can argue. You can always argue. 1:23 left in the power play. Puck sent back. Thunder have it. They'll try to get it out. Roy holds on to it. He'll bring it forward. He'll bring it into the zone. Drop pass. Cross ice pass. Corbett can't get to it. was a present for me, but I guess I have to give it back. 1:05 remaining in the Raptors power play. 7:32 left in the third. Raptors still holding a 3-1 lead. Tied up, sent out. Fisher keeps it in. Sends it over Eisenberg. Eisenberg with a shot. Rebound. Chaos. Massive humanity. But nothing doing. So close. But yet, not. Driggers can't hold on to it, but neither can the Thunder player, so Driggers will go back, sends it off the boards. Thunder have it. They'll send it the length of the ice, as they can, because they're still killing that penalty. Thunder take this opportunity to make a line change. Eisenberg can't hold on to the pass. He'll go chase after it, though. But it goes back the other way. Lee goes after it. Stretch pass. Driggers can't get to it. That will be the power play. Has ended. Out in front. Off the post. And now the Raptors will take it the other way. Tough turnover there for the Raptors. But it doesn't do them any harm. Eisenberg can't pick it up. But now, a penalty. And we get a little bit of extracurricular. So, coinciding roughings here. 6:05 left in the third. But we'll still continue to have 5-on-5. Puck sent in. Stegall has it. Shot gets deflected. Corbett will go after it in the corner. In front, pad save. Stegall with a shot. Covered up by the goaltender, and we'll get a stoppage. 5:52 remaining in the third.
Yeah, but the belt is so cool. I should have bought it when I was in Vegas, but I didn't have the money at the time.
Bouncing puck, set out. Brown can't hold on to it, and a little more cherry pie here. Shot goes wide. Man, you figure if you have all that time by yourself, you can figure out where to shoot it. And shot on net. Block. Brown gets taken down. Scott sends it around the boards, tries to get it out. Does get out. Now Stegall will chase. He's got Corbett in front. Can he get there? Shot just goes wide. Bouncing puck in front. Thunder get it, but taken away by the Raptors. Scott has it in the corner. He's trying to get it out into the slot. He cannot. Now sent off of a skate, and it gently goes to the Thunder goaltender, who covers. 4:55 remaining in the third period. 3-1 Raptors. Tied up, sent around the boards. Roy will keep it in. Puck sent around. Knocked away by Edwards. Good play there. Driggers will go chase after it. Sent back the other way. Roy goes to bring it into the zone. He gets tied up. Sent back the other way. Four on one there, but the one was Edwards, so it was okay. Rodriguez will hold on to it, gets it out of the zone. Thunder attempt to set something up. Shot on net. Glove save and a beauty. As the coinciding minors are over, Keener and the guy from the Thunder back out of the box. It's still 5-on-5. Timeout called by the Thunder. They'll get a minute to think about it.
He was telling me he got the Metagen 2 that flash for Christmas.
I got. I don't have any cool trivia for you as we wait for this timeout to finish. I will say it's 3:51 left in the third. The Raptors up 3-1 here in the third period. Also, the Hurricanes going into the third period. The Hartford Whalers up 3-1 over the Quebec Nordiques going into the third.
That's why I asked before. I'm like, you want to work with you?
Thunder will take this face-off in their offensive zone. Puck goes out. Shot gets blocked. Lombardo takes it down ice. Kicks it to himself. Gets it into the zone. Absorbs the check. Sends one of his own. Goes out. Fisher has it. In front. Lombardo had a clear opportunity. Then the rebound shot. Few good scoring opportunities there for the Raptors. They could not capitalize. Good poke. It's going to be Lombardo going the other way. He's only got one player to beat. Shot just goes wide. Morris will fight for it. He'll take it on the boards. Takes a big hit. Shrugs it off. Raptors still have it behind the Thunder net. Gets sent around. Eisenberg has it in front. Goes off of his skate. Sends it out to Fisher. Fisher sends it around the boards. Now it gets sent around. Fisher has it again. He'll send it around the boards. Not a lot of urgency here, but at the same time, you don't need it necessarily. Another delicious sherry opportunity that ends up being the Pits. 2:29 left in the third period. Still 3-1 Raptors. Goals by Corbett, Segal, and Edwards. Tied up. Brown tries to knock it away. And it's going to be Scott who has it. Who brings it over the center line. He's still skating with it. Segal will pick it up. Tries to send it over. Scott, the shot. Save. Or maybe someone blocked it. I don't know. It didn't go in. Fight in front. Finally gets out. Puck sent down ice. Hayes Amistadi has it. Puts on the brakes, goes the other way. Nastigal takes it, sends it along the boards. Gets it out of the zone. Corbett has it. Corbett with a little toe drag action. Checks Brady Scott. He had it coming. Puck sent out. Bounces over Amistadi's stick. Stotty sends it out over to Brown. Now the yelling that I'm familiar with from that Thunder bench is starting to pick up. I'm a little bit surprised that they haven't pulled the goaltender at this point. Shot. Great save by Perkins. Second one in front. There's the shot. Another save by Perkins. Corbett has it. Brady Scott attempts to get to it. Dies. Clearing attempt. Doesn't get all the way out. 45 seconds left. Wraparound attempt. Scott gets a piece of it. Puck goes out of the zone. Thunder will have to recover. They can't. Scott gets it past. Corbett takes it. Shot in front. No one can get to it, though. And now, no one is in front. 2-on-1. But the save by Brian Perkins. The stretch. No one's quite sure where the D went, but Brian Perkins didn't need him. So with 12.7 seconds left in the third and a 3-1 lead, now the goalie's pulled. Cross-check, Edwards sends it around the boards. Driggers gets it out of the zone. Rogers will just send it around. And that is the game. So at the end of all three periods, the Raptors win it 3-1. Goals from Addison Corbett, Luke Stegall, and Owen Edwards. Thunder want another handshake because it is what it is. But we'll wrap it up from here. We will see you tomorrow at, let's see. What time is the game tomorrow? 10, 11, something like that. 11:20. We'll see you at 11:20 as these same Raleigh Raptors will take on these same Carolina Thunder. We'll see you then.